Hi. Hello, everyone. So my name is Evan. I am the Wildlife Education Coordinator here at the Howell Nature Center, and I am here to host our weekly Michigan Nature Bites. And so I am so excited to join you all. And because I'm solo again here in the studio, I'm just going to pull up the live video on my phone so that I can see any questions that you might be asking as well. So I will be following along on any questions or comments you all have right here. So, hi, it's spring here in Michigan, finally. And now I'm gonna find a piece of wood to knock on because we are, forever looking for third and fourth winter. But you are here for Michigan Nature Bites, which is where we take a bite out of nature to fuel our brains and learn a little bit more about the world that we live in. And today I have in front of me Igor the turkey vulture, and I mean quite literally in front of me. He keeps putting himself in front of my face so that you all can't see me, but let's be honest, you're not here for me, you're here for him. So Igor is a turkey vulture, and in case it is not obvious right away, they are called turkey vultures because of the bald skin that they have on their heads. I'm gonna see if I can get him to turn his face. Hi, will you look at the camera, please? Thank you. Very good. And so this bald head is where they get the name turkey vulture because it's very similar to a turkey. Now, here in Michigan, a lot of people will say that, oh, the first sign of spring are the robins, right? Like the robins show up and they are, woohoo, robins, it's spring. Lies. Robins are dumb. Well, they're not dumb, but robins often show up way before the weather actually is warm enough to support our migratory birds. However, once our amazing winged friends, the turkey vultures, show up, we know for a fact that spring is very close by and very near, because our turkey vulture friends migrate south during the winter. And so by the time they come back, we know that it is warm enough to start putting away our sweaters and our winter coats. And so today, I want to talk a little bit more about maybe an underappreciated part of our ecosystem. So last week we met some rats, and again, let's be honest, rats aren't really our favorite topic per se, and a lot of people don't give turkey vultures enough credit either, because as a scavenger or an animal that is looking for things that are already dead. I know, they are cleaning up the ecosystem. Scavengers are very important for keeping the environment clean. Oh, yes, big yawn. And I actually think I'm gonna move the camera a little bit closer now that Igor is kind of settled into his position. So we're gonna move this here. You all got a nice up close personal look at his poop there. But turkey vultures are nature's cleanup crew. They are the garbage men of the nature or of the world. And so without a turkey vulture, without vultures, we are living in a world full of disease because, believe it or not, their stomachs, their bellies are strong enough to digest even the worst kinds of diseases. So most of us, including most wild animals, if they eat things that have been dead for too long, then they're gonna get sick and they're gonna die from things like botulism and other kind of nasty diseases that grow on things that, oh, there's those wings. And so they have a hard time keeping themselves healthy. But turkey vultures are so amazing because in their stomachs, they have the ability to process all of that and keep themselves healthy. So scientists are actually studying the turkey vulture stomach and other vulture stomachs because they believe that there is something there that can help people. I'm trying to find the camera, but Igor is, as always, an attention hog, and we'll get to why in just a little bit. There we go. I can kind of pop my head underneath him right here. So turkey vultures are able to digest things that are not normally digestible by other animals. So rule kind of number one in their help of the ecosystem. Now, if you see his wings kind of spreading out like that, you might notice that they are very large and in charge. And as a matter of fact, turkey vultures have a 6-foot wingspan, and that's often where we are seeing them. We are seeing them up in the sky with those wings spread out wide, soaring through the air, because those large wings help them to catch those thermals, those updrafts that create a space for them to basically glide without ever having to flap their wings. And from way up there in the sky, using those powerful wings, if we take a closer look at his nose, you might be able to tell that you can see all the way through it. Yes, thank you. You can see all the way through it, and that's called a deviated septum. And that deviated septum helps them to take in smells, because unlike our other birds of prey that we often talk about here at the Nature Center, our turkey vultures are mostly finding their food by smell. So it's really important that they're able to smell from really far away. And while it's kind of uncertain how far away they can smell exactly, there are some studies that think that they can smell things that are dead from up to 5 miles away. So that pairs really well with the fact that they are up in the air, soaring around, smelling for dead things. So when you're seeing vultures circling, you're not really seeing them circling looking for things that are about to die, right? That's kind of a common myth. Oh, if you see turkey vultures or if you see vultures, things are about to die. Nah, they're looking for things that are already dead. So if you see a turkey vulture flying around, it's not there for you. You're not about to die. Don't worry. You're mostly just seeing if maybe something else around is dead. So Igor is here with us because he is a mal-imprinted bird, which if you've been following along with Nature Bites, we have a few different animals that we have met that have been mal-imprinted. And basically that means that they are non-releasable because they think that they are a person. And so if it seems like Igor is a bit of a ham and a bit of a show-off, that's because he is. Normally when we take him out for presentations like this, he is showing off to the crowd because he wants a reaction out of the people that are here. So without you all physically being here, he might be a little bit let down that it's just me, but that's okay. So earlier you might have seen me do this with my hand where I kind of created a little bit of a circle. So I was just doing that. And that circle is a way for him to just kind of check in, but also at the same time, it shows what he'd be using that bald head for. Because the bald head of a turkey, oh, I'm sorry, I know I put my hand above your head. But the bald head of a turkey vulture has a purpose. It's not there for looks because they're not winning too many beauty pageants with that particular fashion statement, although if you do get close enough to a turkey vulture, they do have some fabulous eyelashes. Maybe it's Maybelline, maybe it's Vomit, but turkey vultures their head is featherless because the rest of their body is actually incredibly clean. They keep it very, very clean because if they are around things that are dead, they don't want to pick up extra external parasites, things like ticks or flies or maggots or things like that. So they keep themselves very clean. Well, they don't have opposable thumbs and hands like we do. And so they don't really have a way to scrub their head clean. So what did nature do for them? They got rid of all the feathers there that would make it dirty. And so turkey vultures will stick their face into the intestines and other yucky places of animals. And the fact that they don't have anything on that head means that it helps to keep them much cleaner than if they did. So I'm going to check in to my stream really fast and see if we have any questions. I am not seeing anything having popped up. So if you all have any questions, remember, feel free to put them in the chat. Oh, wait, hold up. There we go. So we've got some folks that say, I like turkey vultures. I think they're really beautiful. Hey, me too. Eagles, so they're basically a big dog. They're kind of like flying coyotes. So yes, you all are, kind of hitting it around the same idea in that they are just another part of the kind of decomposer slash scavenger part. So their feet, if we take a look at them, aren't really meant for grabbing and stabbing like our other, birds of prey, oops, sorry, like our hawks and even our eagles, because somebody did mention eagles. And eagles can be scavengers, but for the most part, turkey vultures don't have another option. They have